Mwah. Good morning. Hey, Kra. Hey, how are you, replay viewers on YouTube? Come watch us together with us on Black Women in Grants page on TikTok. Black Women in Grants. Come hang out. Hello, all of our Black Women in Grants this morning, live on TikTok. How are you? Come on in, say hello. Let's get ready to go, Wonder Woman. Yes. Good morning, Ann Beauty. How are you? Welcome, everyone, to GPA. This is Grant Prep Academy, specifically for Black women, small business owners seeking grants for their Black woman-owned small business. How you doing? Come on in, boo. Hello, Mexico. Black women, for-profit, small business owners. Y'all in the house, put hashtag FYP if you're in the house with me. Hashtag FYP if you're in the house with me and you're Black, you're a woman, you're for-profit, you are a small business owner. Put hashtag FYP. Let me know. To give today, girl. Hey, Coach's Closets. I'm trying to put my bracelet on. It is not working. Hold on, I gotta concentrate. Any other Black women, for-profit, small businesses in the house? Black women, for-profit, small business owners. Put hashtag FYP if you are over the age of 18. I mean, you may not look like it. Sometimes you might feel like it a little bit. But if you are over the age of 18, put hashtag FYP. Let me know. I'm talking to the right people. You legal. You telling TikTok like, I can be here. I'm legal. Nobody? Y'all all underage. Y'all better get up here. Come on, somebody. I see one person. I'm gonna let more of our legal over 18 put hashtag FYP. It's two of y'all, maybe. Okay, two people. It's more than two on here. Let me wait. Don't worry, I'll hold. If you're Black, you're a woman, you have a for-profit small business, you're over the age of 18, and you're based in the United States, put hashtag FYP. If your business is based in the States, honey, and you ready to get it, hashtag FYP. Y'all slow this morning. What's going on? Good morning. If you're new here, welcome. Put hashtag FYP if you're new here. Let's see if that helps, because I don't know what y'all doing over there today. Multitasking. Me too. But I'm here for you to get your questions answered about winning grants for your business if you want to chat. But I got to know I'm talking to the right people. So y'all told me you're Black, you're woman, you're for-profit, you're small business. Who here is in the U.S.? Put hashtag FYP. I seen two hashtags. It's more than two people in here. Hallelujah. Hello. We got one extra. Hey, Miss Crystal B. There we go. We got another one. So, you're Black, you're a woman, you're for-profit, you're a small business, you're based in the United States, you're over the age of 18. Are you a boss, like a true boss babe? Put hashtag FYP if you own at least 51% of your business. That means you are the boss. You have the final say-so in the money, in the big decisions that are made in your business. Put hashtag FYP if you own at least 51% of your business. Black woman, for-profit, small business owners. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Oh, where y'all at? Okay, we got like four of y'all. Hey, bosses. Okay, last question for now. If you're Black, you're a woman, you're for-profit, small business, based in the U.S., own at least 51% of your business, are you looking for grants for your Black, woman-owned, for-profit, small business? Put hashtag FYP if you're looking for grants. Talk to me while I take my vitamin. You got to follow directions. Y'all ain't following directions. I said hashtag FYP. If you Black, you a woman, you for-profit, you small business, you based in the U.S. Ooh, that's good. You own at least 51% of your business because you the boss and you're looking for grants. Okay, now tell me about your business, sis. What do you do? All you have to do is tell me what you do in your business that you could see your business getting a grant for. You don't have to put the name of your business. We see it in some of y'all's profile names. You don't have to put it in you don't have to put your website, your email address. You don't have to tag yourself on social. Just tell me what you do real quick that you could see getting a grant for. Black Widow, email the receipts, multiplicity. Email, reply to one of the receipts and we'll get you taken care of, girl. Plus size boutique. 2 plus size boutiques. Y'all cousins, Jaleesa and Culture's Closet. Cereal bar restaurant. How cool. Driver cab, esthetician, makes skincare products, fashion consultant. We got a lot of fashionistas in the house. Let me straighten up my shirt. Styling, custom design, personal shopping, clothing brand. So hey Tammy, I'm sorry, I saw you say hey earlier, but I was in my zone, girl. I be zoning, you know, we be in our zone. If you are seeking grants for the Black woman small business that you own, that you just told me about in the chat, what specifically could you use a grant for? Amen. Talk to me. Like, what in your business? What are you working on right now? You're like, you know what? Girl, I could really see us getting a grant and using it for a blank. Fill in the blank. More inventory. Ooh, a van that has restroom accommodations. All right. Hey, Styles by Luciana. How are you? What else? Y'all talk to me. Y'all better hurry up now. I ain't had breakfast, so we're running on fumes. Jesus, I got my protein shake here. I don't know how long it's going to hold that. Supplies and expectations. What is it? What? Expectations? Okay, Pam. Tell me more about that. Materials, content marketing, access to a lab. Ooh, sounds juicy. What else? Come on, y'all. Hey, Miss Jackson. Bus made into salon for seniors. How cute. Okay. So if you've been here, well, no. If you haven't been here yet, put hashtag FYP if you're new here. Like, this your first time. I don't know this crazy lady, but I'm going to hang out for a little bit. Like, if that's you, put hashtag FYP. Hashtag FYP. Hey, Jaleesa. Y'all knew. Only 2 people knew here. So that means everybody else is in our mentorship program. Y'all in the mentorship? Because if you, what? Okay. Old people knew. It is 50 of y'all on here. Don't worry, I'll hold. Okay, it's 2 of y'all. And in the program, Tammy in the program. Who else in the mentorship program? Let me see. The math is not mathing, says. Millionaire marriage. All right, now millionaire. You're not new, but for some reason I keep popping up on you. It's a sign. Any other mentees? Do y'all follow this page, Black Women in Grants? If not, I'm going to give you like 30 seconds to click follow this page. Is that what it say on TikTok? Follow this page. Make sure you follow this page. I can pop up on your For You. I can pop up on your following. You'll love you. I don't know. But just follow the page real quick. Okay. Can you think of somebody in your crew, like family, friends, followers, fans, foes, who may need to be here right now? Tag them, girl. Share this live real quick because we're about to talk about reasons that I've seen as of yesterday people are getting grants from the larger scale all the way down to your literal front door. So share the live really, really quick. Thank you, Tamala. First time interacting. We've been friends for a minute. Hey, girl. I love it. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Dr. AJ Austin, creator of this here, Black Women in Grants page. Over 63,000 of you guys are here. Make sure you follow this page. Turn your notifications on. I'm usually live here with y'all Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hello, Selena, one of our recent grant winners. We got some celebrities in the house. They've won some money. So, make sure y'all follow this page. Over at blackwomeningrants.com, www.blackwomeningrants.com, we have a mentorship. Did y'all know that? We help you create your grant acquisition strategy. As my girl Sage, that's my new assistant, she calls it a grant acquisition strategy. And so we got women winning. So myself plus the women, the last 7 or 8 women who have reported their winnings to me, we've won collectively well over $129,000. Got a fruit fly in here. So this is for Black women, for-profit, small business owners. Deanna Joy might join us. She is our nonprofit grant writer, who is using what I teach y'all in the mentorship over at blackwomeningrants.com. She's won $50,000 for her nonprofit client, and she's won $5,000 for her business. How do you get my help, sis? www.blackwomeningrants.com. blackwomeningrants.com. That's how you do it. Who is TD Moore? I ain't see her, girl. Hey, girl, welcome. What y'all talking about in this chat? So I'm here. Y'all can talk directly to me. I do respond in my own time window. So y'all ain't got to have side conversations with each other. I'm right here. So, welcome. I wrote a book. Her name is #Finding Funding. You can only find her in our mentorship. This is part of our curricula. I'm Dr. AJ Austin. That's me. I'm teaching you in this book my 25 secrets to how to find and secure debt-free, non-traditional funding for your Black, woman-owned, for-profit small business. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Okay. So, did everybody get a chance to tell me what they do in their business? Did everybody get a chance to tell me if they're new here by putting #new here? Did everybody get a chance to tell me that if they won a grant today, what they could see themselves using the grant for? Question mark. If not, tell me real quick. I, for the last 3 months, have attended, put #FYP if you're new here, sorry. This is for Black women, for-profit, small business owners. So that's what we're talking about here. I don't have much of a voice. We're going to work with what I got. And I'm going to teach y'all what I want to teach y'all. You feel me? So this is for Black women, for-profit, small business owners. If you're a Black woman, for-profit, small business owner, put #FYP in the chat. Okay. So for the last 3 months, I have attended meetings that have talked about grants at a local level, meaning your neighborhoods. Yes, I'm here in Georgia, and I do my networking throughout the city of Atlanta. And found out Atlanta been getting some shmoney all the way down to my hood. So I was at what I thought was a grant meeting yesterday. It started out that way, and I left because I could watch the rest on YouTube. It turned political. I didn't come here for that. So anyway, grants are in your hood, meaning at the local level, money has trickled down to your neighborhood. I'm going to speak for mine here in Atlanta. I'm speak for all of Atlanta. Okay? We have money. Now, you got to look this up for your state, but this is just to put you in the mind frame of where the money resides, okay? Grants have trickled down to the local level. Everything from businesses that own brick and mortars getting these grants called facade grants. Have y'all ever heard of a facade grant? Let me know. Hello? Hello, charcuterie? No? Thank you, Selena. So a facade grant is usually when there's a little city, little small town that got these buildings that have been sitting for a while. They kind of need a little refreshing touch up. So a facade grant comes in, saves the day, and give you the facade that the whole building is new by just helping you to paint the facade in front of the building. We got a new little roof. Y'all know them little fake roofs is just on the front part, little 8 months in the front. New windows, maybe signage. That's a facade grant. And then there's economic development grants, meaning grants used to educate your community. So there was a list that was put out at the meeting I was at yesterday showing how the millions and millions of dollars that have been given to our city are going to trickle down to the local rec center to do like self-defense classes. You see what I'm saying? So real quick, before I go any deeper, with the businesses you guys have put in the chat that you have or that you could see yourself getting a grant for, think outside of the box. Let's build on the conversation that we've been having around social impact and community impact. So outside of needing inventory or things that'll pad your pocket or bring you more money through a grant, what is one way that you could also help your community by getting a grant? Have y'all thought through this? Some of y'all have been here, so you've played along, so you can put your same answers. But tell me real quick, if you got a grant and they said you got to do something to help your community, what would your something be? As a Black woman-owned, for-profit, small business in your hood, in line for a grant, and they're like, just tell us one way you're going to reach back and give back, what would you say? My voice is a little deep, honey. Paying bills for the community. Create jobs for youth in our community to keep them off the streets. Give a class. What kind of class, Sam? What else, y'all? Let's think. I know it's like, I got to share my money. Yeah. If you want to stand out on a grant application, the best way to do that is through social impact. To show them, hey, Mr. or Mrs. Grant Check Writer, I'm not just here for your money. I mean, but let me show you how I'm going to help my hood. Don't you want to help the hood? Come on, that's going to make you look good. Look at them bars already. Selena says she's conducted business classes with local businesses on how to get funding. What? Come, Selena. Crafting, teaching youth entrepreneurship. And that's what matters, Selena. She said, I do those classes now broke. So let's talk about it. That's what a grant wants to hear. Because next on the list, they're going to say, who are you? What do you do? I already asked y'all that. Are you Black? Are you woman? Are you for-profit, small business, over 18, based in the United States? Own at least half of your business, 51% of your business, seeking grants. That's who you are. What do you do? Y'all already told me what you did and who you do it for. Then they're going to say, well, what else do you do? Tell us something else that we may want to know, may need to know. Hold on, I'm trying to do one eyebrow. Is it working? It's working a little bit. What do you do outside of you would be next on that frequently asked question list. Meaning, how are you helping your hood for good? So they're also going to say, well, since you're telling me that you're this phenomenal businesswoman and I should give you this money and you're helping your hood, how have you already started doing that? So real quick, y'all tell me, like Selena said, I've been doing them classes out of my pockets. You know, financing it myself. That's how you say that, Selena. Bootstrapping. Capital raised through me, babes. So how have y'all already started what's known as your community initiative, your social impact, your give back, your helping the hood without a grant? How have you already been doing that work? Talk to me. So I see buy land and get instant mobile houses set up. How have you already started that process? Provide free services to those impacted by DV. What have you already started to do? She said, let me go write it down, take a picture. Listen to the replay that's in the Grant Game Mentorship, Hunty. Say churches. What is churches? Chicken? Tell me in a complete sentence, saying what you done, honey. That helps us big without getting the grant first. What have y'all done? Talk to me now. Talk to me now. Y'all ain't quick enough for me. Y'all Y'all quick to talk about your business. And you quick to, put your website in it. And I'm so-and-so of so-and-so or so-and-so. What have you done for your hood lately? Okay. You use funds raised on TikTok, all right, at virtual events to buy food for people experiencing homelessness. Look at Jesus. Go, girl. Love it. I got another question for y'all. But let me see. Who else been doing good in the hood? Now, and it's okay. If you've never done good in the hood a day in your life, start today. We're about to give you some tips on how to do that. We offer free ice cream to the honor roll students at the schools in our community. Now, look at God. How cute is that? I remember I got a chance to do that with the kids. How cool. Ann says, I currently provide free services to those who have or had cancer. These are really good. Sin said she's really starting classes after church's free service. Okay. So, with all the good y'all have been doing in the hood, the next question a grant would ask is, what are receipts? What are receipts? Who bought the ice cream? Who bought the food? Who bought the space for you to hold your classes? Who bought the inventory for you to serve the community? Do you have receipts, invoices, a running spreadsheet like someone said they had? Oh, we got receipts. Okay. Now, receipts could also be pictures, cheesing, selfies. You know how they... Could be videos of you in action, serving your ice cream, teaching your classes, helping the hood. Receipts could also be testimonials like, oh my gosh, if it wasn't for her being so generous as a Black woman small business owner, give it to the hood, we don't know where we would be. Testimonials written and video. Receipts could be that you partnered with whoever you showed up on their lot or property or at the event space or in their building, and you partnered for that day and you did. I'm frozen. I just paid my bill last night, so I know it ain't that. I'm freezing. Anyway, whoever you partnered with to do good in the hood, it could also be a statement from them saying, yes, on this day back in 1900 plus, she did come help us. She was a joy. She saved us money, saved us time, served our people, helped us. We look forward to doing it again. Give her a grant. Y'all see what I'm saying? Yep, videos are those records, receipts. And so you'll have grants that'll say, send us a video of you. It doesn't have to be fancy. You can use your phone. It doesn't have to be professionally done. But all those receipts better be in those videos. Y'all hear me? Because that's how you stand out on a grant application, with your receipts. I've been doing good in the hood, Mr. Grant Check Writer, Mrs. Grant Check Writer. Here are videos. You ain't got to go to my website. I put it in a video for you, telling you who I am as a Black woman, for-profit, small business owner, telling you what I do, who I do it for, how I'm helping my hood. I know Coach's Closet, they are very common practice in the grant game. Video pitch essays, video pitch submissions, small business pitch competitions. These are the receipts that they need to be seeing. So just in case your competition is on the line, they ain't doing it like you do it, okay? They ain't showing you outside of your daily business practice, also impacting your community. That's called social initiatives, community initiatives, social impact. Y'all got it. Put hashtag FYP. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, if you got it, if it sounds good, if you're learning something, you got some ahas. Even if you've been doing this, you knew this, you've been winning grants, you've won millions. Chat, put hashtag FYP because you here for a reason. Put hashtag FYP. Okay. So with all that said, grants are at your government level all the way down to your front door. And if you're already doing good, it looks good. But what looks even better is if you can tell a grant that you've now partnered with other good in your hood to make an even bigger impact, to multiply that impact? That's what they're going to ask. How are you measuring your impact in your business? How are you keeping up with the numbers and literally counting the costs of what you've been able to do successfully before winning this grants? But I got more for y'all. Check out blackwomeningrants.com. www.blackwomeningrants.com. It features my Grant Game mentorship. We have 225 ladies in our mentorship program. If any Grant Gamers are here with us this morning, put a money emoji in the chat real quick. Let me see who's here. I know Selena's here. Who else did I see? Tammy's here. Yes, girl, we got open office hours next week. We hang out once a month live on Zoom. Ann is here. Look at the money. And these are future grant winners, current grant winners. We've collectively won over 6 figures in funding over the last few weeks, babes. Since the start of the year, babes. Like, what are you waiting on? So, I give scholarships to go through my training. It's only $97. It's usually $297. That's regular price. But I rub. It's $97 today. I have 2, maybe 3 spots open over there. They are first come, first serve. And in the program, we talk all things grants. And I show you social impact. How I'm doing it, how you can do it, how our people winning grants are doing it. Because this is how we do it. Like Montel Jordan, I would sing, but you know. So everything from being able to tell the story about who you are, what you do, who you do it for, and why you do it, which is your social impact, your community initiative. These are reasons that you're going to stand out on grant applications. These are ways that you can stop crying, okay? Because every time I apply, I don't never get it. They don't never give me no money. Man, I've been trying to win a grant and I ain't won one yet. Is this legit? Is this a scam? Is it? No, boo. You just don't have what's known as a grant application strategy. You need a strategy. Strategy is a little bit of what we just talked about. Coming in with that approach to how you're helping the hood. But also being able to partner with people who are already doing good in the hood, whether it's online or offline. So what that could look like is, let's say your city at your local level that you're going to look into on your own, just like I'm doing. Let's say your city or your state won a grant. And they're like, you know, we would love to host an event for kids centered around, insert your topic that you help with your business, right? So y'all fill in the blank. If there was a grant in your community that said, you know, we have a group of kids, we would love to provide a class or a workshop or give away products on blank. Put your product in the chat real quick. Just 1 or 2 words. That's it. They're going to fund your ability to get your product or your service sponsored. What's your fill in the blank? What do you do? What's that 1 or 2 word thing that you could partner with someone else and have a grant cover? Gardening. We could really use help with teaching kids gardening. You know, we got a lot of senior living around here. We could really use a class on or a project on or a partner in blank. It is 18 people on here right now. I see 1 answer. Is everybody here looking for grants or nah? I'm trying to make sure I'm still talking to the right people. Confidence building, okay. So you could really see partnering with someone else in the hood that's doing good. They got a check, because this happens. It definitely happens in the nonprofit space, but if you know what you're doing, you could be in the for-profit space under what's known as a social enterprise. And you can come in and partner with people who already have money, who are looking for partners in your space. But y'all got to put out there, what is that space that you're in? So all I seen was gardening and confidence building. Anybody else? Because grants have already been intended for use. So for example, if they're looking for the classes, economic development, fitness classes, financial literacy, hygiene products. There's literally a partnership on the table in my city where the government has $1.8 million allocated to the city. And one of the partners they're looking for is just someone who could bring them, just do the work in bringing them the hygiene kits, hygiene products. We have people in our community right now here on Black Women in Grants who do that out of their own pocket. They're like, no, let us pay for all that. You just get it together. We'll put your name in with us and you get some of this grant money to do that. The website is www.blackwomeningrants.com. What questions can I answer for you guys so far? Let's do a recap. If you're new here, put hashtag FYP. And welcome. This is GPA or Grant Prep Academy. I'm Dr. AJ Austin, founder and creator of Black Women in Grants. 63,000 of y'all, so make sure you follow this page. Turn your notifications on. We have 225 of you guys who are part of our mentorship program over at blackwomeningrants.com, where we talk all things grants. We talk about what is social impact, which is your number one secret, the key to you standing out on a small business grant application. So if you've ever been in a position where you've tried and applied and been denied for a grant and you wonder what you did wrong, that was probably it. You didn't have social impact, or you couldn't explain it like how we're breaking it down today. So if you're a Black woman, for-profit business owner, and you're seeking grants, you're seeking grant-funded opportunities, there are programs to help you get these thoughts together with how you can further stand out, further do good in your hood, in addition to what you do in your business. There are grant-funded opportunities, there are programs, there are giveaways and scholarships and competitions and contests and bursaries and subsidies and sponsorships, and of course grant checks. These are all grants and grant funded opportunities. I wrote a book about how I've won them all, giving you secrets to how I won them all. The book is over at blackwomeningrants.com, www.blackwomeningrants.com. You can only get the book when you join us in the mentorship. It's only $97, one-time payment, year-long access. That's my give back because my regular price for my program is $297. I got 3 open scholarship spots where you get in for only $97 today over at blackwomeningrants.com. You get to meet Deanna Joy. She's our grant game mentee that has won over $55,000 in grants in 90 days, just using what I teach in the program. I'm so excited for her. Selena's one of our recent grant winners. She's here. Put a money emoji in the chat. Selena. Tell everybody, hey, girl, we winning this money. Siobhan Woods, I see you, girl. Let me let you in the portal. Welcome to the grant game. You got one of those spots, so that means we got 2 spots left in our mentorship over at blackwomeningrants.com, www.blackwomeningrants.com. Let me refresh my screen here. So after Deanna won, I interviewed her. How did you win $55,000, sis? Selena said, hey, y'all. Do the money, but hey, y'all. So Deanna Joy is there. She's giving you insight to how she believes she won, why she thinks she won, what you can do, and etc., etc., etc. My screen is not refreshing. I don't like it. Let me give it a minute. So there's the book. We have an app that'll read my book to you so that you can, multitask and listen and take notes and then go out and do the doggone thing that's winning money for the women who are doing the work in the program. Amen. And so we dive really deep into what the difference between a nonprofit and a for-profit grant, because a lot of people think they need a grant writer and you don't. You don't. A lot of people think that they can't do this. You can. You can. They think they gotta hire somebody to do it for them. You don't. You don't. So, I'm just letting y'all know that it's easier than you think when the path has been laid out for you. What questions can I answer for you guys about anything we've talked about up to this point? Culture, I see your question here. Let's see. Are the grants that just ask for an application fee legit? It depends on the you got to use discernment. We talk about that in the mentorship over at blackwomenandgrants.com. And there are 25 things that I look for in these grants and grant opportunities to see if it's legit. And then I tell you guys what that is. This is my process. I cannot speak for every grant opportunity at all. So you definitely got to see, number one, what you're looking for in a grant. Number two, does this opportunity sound like it matches? And then number three, make sure that you're looking out for the red flags that we walked through in the program. We did a whole boot camp, and there was a session in the boot camp where we just talked about scams. It was one that popped up recently, but you can tell. You can tell if it sounds too good to be true. If they're asking you for payment, as far as give us this and we promise you'll win a grant, all of that. But how I look at it is how I've been able to filter through, and I paid three. Is it three? It's at least 3 application fees for a grant. One out of the 3, I paid $35 in an application fee. I applied and I won $1,500. Would you apply to something like that? Y'all tell me in the chat. If you put $35 towards an application fee and applied for a grant with a chance to win $1,500, would that be worth it to you? Just like the gamble of it all, the excitement of potentially winning $1,500. Would y'all do? Okay, Selena said, yup. Anybody else? Would y'all take that chance on yourself and bet on you? Hello, Diamond. Let's see. I see you, girl. Let me let you in the program here. Welcome to the Grant Game, Diamond Cribs. So you got one of our scholarship spots. That means we got one spot left over at blackwomenandgrants.com. Blackwomenandgrants.com. So somebody get it. It's only $97. Year-long access. You also get a 12-month subscription of lists of grants. So every month we're about to get one. Either they might surprise us this weekend or at the top of next week. But every month towards the top of the month. Matter of fact, I just got one yesterday or the day before. I love the early list. But there are 3 lists. There's a database, there's a spreadsheet, and there is a list of grants. And they're refreshed monthly. And they are curated, just brought from different sources of women in business who are sharing these resources with us. And so the database is a 12-month subscription. You get it absolutely free. There are people who are charging for these lists of grants $100 a list. So I'm saving you $300 right there. But there's over $1.2 million in grants on this list. And your chance to go through, read the applications, the eligibility requirements, and start applying, start getting on these waiting lists. I'm on a couple waiting lists. I can't wait for them to open up. And then I attend a lot of these information sessions about upcoming grant opportunities for you guys to share them with you in what we call pop-up perks. I send out emails throughout the month. We got one coming out soon. Y'all just give me a minute. I've been like not feeling my absolute best, so I'm trying to heal her. But I share upcoming events, upcoming grants, etc., in what we call pop-up perks for our mentees. Culture says, got it. Okay, thank you. So, yeah, the one I saw was $15 fee for $1,000. Yeah, and paying a fee. Oh, Tammy, it's over at blackwomenandgrants.com. Blackwomenandgrants.com. Hello, Marlo. How are you? So, what else were we talking about? I feel like we were talking about a couple things. What else was I telling y'all? I was telling y'all something else. What else was I telling y'all? I forgot. I could really go for an omelet right now. I think I'm going to DoorDash it because... Anyway. Y'all let me know what questions you have. You said just got mine too. Amber said just pay. Okay, Amber, check your If you just joined, you should have access to the portal. My brain is slowing down, y'all. I did not eat yet. This protein shake ain't protein shaking like it need a protein shake. I need some food. So I'm about to go eat soon. But we got a few more minutes on here. So if you have questions, okay, you got it. Good. Check out blackwomeningrants.com and come join us in the mentorship. We had 3 scholarship spots there. I'm going to leave it open for a few more moments while I'm on here with y'all to give more people time. I know y'all might be like me and got a little slow start. Maybe you just joining and hearing about it. So I want to make it fair game. So blackwomeningrants.com is what we're talking about, where we got the Finding Funding ebook, the app that'll read the book to you, the masterclass that breaks down grants and scams. That's what we're talking about. Lord, I lost it. We're talking about scams, what to look out for. Let me think, is that application? I don't think I can find that application. I don't know. But there's a copy of one of my applications where I won a $1,500 scholarship to get in a program that I finished last October. It was a 10-month program. And I give you how I got in, what I said, what they said. Their notes are there. It's all in the book called Finding Funding that's in the mentorship. So that's one of the things you get access to, in addition to the list of grants, the app that'll read the book to you, and the events that we've hosted talking about scams and how you don't have to be a nonprofit grant writer. You don't have to hire people to do this. It's easy because I've laid out the steps that I've gone through, that our clients are currently going through. You'll see some of our grant winners, some of our mentees over at blackwomeningrants.com on the site. We also talk about one of my favorite topics. I'm excited because I keep learning about this, which is AI and how it's integrated into the grant space. So a little bit over a year ago, one of my private grant coaching clients said, Dr. AJ Austin, how do you think grant or AI is playing a role in the grant space? And I was like, I don't know. I said, maybe it can help us tell better stories. I didn't know what AI was, ChatGPT and all that. And I went and I learned about it and I figured it out. And I applied for a grant in January of this year, a couple weeks ago, right? My application out of 500 was selected. And I used AI the whole way, babes. I was like, I know what I'm doing. Oh my goodness. And then this weekend, I was introduced to the next level of AI as it pertains to grants. When I share this with y'all, oh my gosh, it's going to blow your mind. I don't know when I'm going to share it. I think I'm going to save it for our June event that's live here in Atlanta. So you got to be in the mentorship to get an invite to the event. It's taking place live here in Atlanta in June. It's only 20 people that's going to get into this event. I'm going to be dropping some bombs because I'm learning some stuff that you need to know. So come in first, learn the basics, because I'm prepping our advanced level grant stuff, what we call grant acquisition, where you need to be in the bigger rooms where the millions of dollars of funding has been provided, checks are being written, and you need to get your name in the hat. You need a seat at the table, and I'm creating the table for you in our June event. So, yes, request access culture. Let me double check and make sure you've been let in. Oh, I got you, girl. I see you right here. Let me let you in. And thank you for calling my attention to that. There we go. So culture, check your email and you should have received access. I'm thinking it sends you a confirmation email saying that I've given you access. So we got an event coming up. We're going to be dropping some knowledge nuggets. You're welcome. We're going to be talking about where grants are headed. I've given you my predictions for the grant space this year that have already started to come true. There is a list of replays of TikToks. If this isn't, let me think. This might be episode 149 or 150. I have literally sat here in this chair with this background, with this lighting on my Android phone that y'all be like, your phone, your camera quality is so clear. Girl, it's Android. Okay. And we've talked for the last 10 months, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday that I didn't have something medical related going on. I'm here with y'all talking. That's why I got no voice now. I'm talking. You get a replay of all of those episodes. 149, 150, right? And you get to go watch what we started with 400 of y'all here to where we are now with 63,000 of y'all here. I got coaching around starting this crew. Y'all told me y'all that wanted mentorship. I gave it to you over at blackwomeningrants.com. Now it's over. What we got? At least 230 of y'all. I don't know. I'm losing count. That's a good problem I have. But for the last 10 months, we've been learning together. We have sold our book. We have sold our mentorship. We have given away over $66,000 back to y'all. This is my good in the hood, showing up 150 times an hour each episode. That's 150 plus hours just sitting here talking to y'all about grants, helping you find grants, helping you apply for grants, answering your grant questions. Grants. And here we are. So I got the video where we started. We were awarded Entrepreneur of the Year in December by one of the programs that gave us a scholarship to go through their program. They're getting ready to open their scholarships back up. I give you a link to go apply for one of their scholarships and get it like I did. Tell them Dr. AJ Austin sent you. There's a list of actually 6 of my top favorite business training and development programs called incubators and accelerators. So whether you're new in business and trying to get an idea out there, or whether you've started a business and you're trying to launch your idea, there are accelerators that will help you get it going, and they'll give you a scholarship to do it. And so I give you that list in the mentorship. So make sure those of you who have joined us over at blackwomeningrants.com, look for that downloadable PDF, because that's where all that information is linked. And then it'll register your email as, going through the links the right way. It's so much more in the mentorship. I'm happy to answer more questions if you guys have them. We got a lot in there. This list is getting longer and longer and longer. Trying to think of what else I want to tell y'all. But anyway, we were talking about, and if you got questions you want me to answer, put them in the chat. I'm leaving the scholarship link open for you over at blackwomeningrants.com, so you can get in for the $97 versus the $297. And if you're worried about, you found some grants that have the application fee, that's what we were talking about. I told y'all I'm running on fumes. I'm about to order my omelet as we speak. Use your discernment on whether or not to pay an application fee. Weigh the pros and cons of if I pay and I win. Ooh, that's a great place to start. The last one I paid for, the $35, I won the $1,500, and they had partnered with other Black women in businesses to give us like self-care boxes, gifts in the mail, books, t-shirts, website design, business cards. It was a list of stuff that totaled over $12,000 worth of bonus services just for applying. So when you think about opportunities like that, what could happen on the other end? Is this worth my $15 application fee? Is this worth my $10 application fee? Is this worth my $35 application fee? You know what I'm saying? Like, will you miss it that much? That's how I look at it. And again, you do have to use your discernment. Every opportunity like that is not legit. But, okay. That's how you gotta look at it. What else I was going to tell you about that? I also like to think of it like this. If you don't win, let's say you pay and you don't win, but they say, we pull, like there's one grant that there's a winner every month. And so if you think about it, and they're like, well, every month someone wins because you applied and you paid. And so when you think, even if you don't win, someone's going to win, therefore you're going to be poured into someone else's business. The Bible says you reap what you sow. So don't you think something else good will be given to you in exchange for $15, $35? You know what I'm saying? But what if you do win? Or what if you know the winner? One experience that I share with y'all in the book, in the program, is I think it's that same opportunity, $35 application fee, yep. And out of 400 applications, I won second place. I found the first place winner. Come to find out, she lives 15 minutes from me. I was like, now look at God. I reached out to her and I said, girl, you want to go to lunch? And we did. And we picked each other's brain over lunch. I gave her more grants to go apply for. And she gave me the answers on her paper for how she won first place. Strategy for strategy. You feel me? So now I know the winner, the first place winner. And I was like, that's how you do it. Creating sisterhood, helping each other. That's what it's about. So my $15 was worth it for my neighbor to win first place and I won second place. So we came together. We about to win more together. We helping each other together. We sharing resources together. 15 to take my money. What Jodeci say? Take my money. Yeah, I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna pay. And this opportunity was all Black women. I had also studied the check writer. Gotta do your research. So all of that I took into consideration as I invested, as I kept in mind, this is going to help someone's business, including mine eventually. And that's how I look at it. So hopefully that helps when it comes to should I pay, should I not, how do I know it's legit, etc. You really have to use like, I don't even know what you call those skills, but you can be like, do I double dutch, do I jump, you know what I'm saying? So that's how that works. Any other questions, any ahas, any takeaways y'all want to share with me that you've received so far since hanging out with us? If you're new here, put hashtag FYP. Hashtag FYP. Let me know. Selena said that's how I look at it. If I don't win, I'm pointing. Amen. And it's coming right on back to you. Give and it shall be given unto you. Good measure. Gotta use that word in there. Yeah. I'm adding my ingredients. I've never had pesto in an omelet. But oh, this must be if you want to add extra. Or maybe not. Ooh, hash browns sound good. Okay. Any questions? Let me know. Uh-oh, I sure do. Mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so y'all learning something. What's your one takeaway from today? What have you learned so far? Ask me or share with me what you've learned so far. Hello, Vegas. What is your aha or takeaway so far? Or what is something that you would like clarity on? Let me know. Anything y'all want to share? Anything else y'all want to talk about? Any questions? Any ahas? Any takeaways? Anything? Okay. Jess says, I just got here, but it seems it doesn't hurt to try. Go ahead, Jess. What's your question, girl? We can do a quick recap if you would like. Let me know. Let me confirm my order here. Whoa, what'd I get? How'd I get that high? I'm just over here clicking. Okay. I'm not sure I got the right thing. Okay, yes, please. Just joining. Like to get a grant for a group home. Making sure, yes. So welcome, newbies. Put hashtag FYP if you're new here. Welcome. So I'm Dr. AJ Austin, creator here of Black Women in Grants. We got 63,000 of y'all. Make sure you follow this page. And I came from another world. It's called coaching. So I'm a coach by trade. Have a multi-six-figure business, me and Jesus. We started winning grants for some of our future Black life coaches that wanted to come train and certify with me. And as I won grants, I started getting secrets, and I put the secrets in a book. And the book is Finding Funding. And the Finding Funding book is in the mentorship over at blackwomeningrants.com. And so then I started hanging out with y'all once a month on Zoom, seeing what questions you got about winning grants, applying for grants, etc., etc., etc. You have a link for vegan spots in Tokyo. Girl, I am in Atlanta, Georgia, in the United States of America. What am I gonna do with that? They got restaurants over here. I'll go. So what we've been talking about is who you are, what you do in your business, what you could see yourself using a grant for, taking a portion of that grant, giving it back to your hood, your literal neighborhood, partnering with grants to give back to the hood, and then partnering with grants that are intended to do good in the hood, putting your name in the hat, using techniques like AI. You sponsor that trip, girl. I got a brand new suitcase set ready to roll. Brand new, where my thing at? I just put it on my desk. I keep losing it, but I bought a passport cover. It's ready to go. Got a brand new neck pillow, airplane blanket, packing cubes. What else we need when you sponsor that ticket for me to come to Tokyo and eat all day? Like, I can do it. Let's do it. Okay. Now, what else did we talk about? There is money in your neighborhood at a federal level if you look, and it trickles down to the services that you provide. And so if you can partner your community. Did I order? Let me click order, girl. I'm just talking. Hold on, y'all. I gotta order because I need my food to be here real quick. I got off track. What was I looking for? I was looking for. Hold on. I done lost my Okay, let me make sure I tip right. 3, 6. There we go. God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. There we go. Ooh, order place that scare me. Okay, I can't be sitting here hungry now. I got food in the refrigerator. It don't matter. I want it delivered to my door. Hashtag DoorDash. That should be that commercial. Okay, good. I want to watch the driver while I talk to y'all. We got it. It'll be in a few minutes. Okay. You want to do a daycare? Yeah, in Birmingham, Alabama. Tune in, want to do a daycare, Birmingham, Alabama. Hey, cousin. I'm in Georgia. We cousins. You 2 hours away, child. So we're hosting an event live here in Atlanta in June. Some of y'all get to come hang out with us, learn secrets and tricks like using AI and technology with some of these grant applications. We talked about the receipts that you've been doing good in the hood and putting them in your video submissions that these grants are going to be asking for so that you can stand out on these applications. We talked about joining us at blackwomeningrants.com, www.blackwomeningrants.com, getting in the mentorship for only $97. There is a scholarship available for you to do that today. I'm leaving it open for you to come join us if you would like. There are several of you guys who claimed your spot today. The book and the information is blackwomeningrants.com, www.blackwomeningrants.com. We talked about how this is episode 148-ish, 149-ish, 150-ish, that I've been sitting here with y'all for the last 10 months on TikTok. No, TikTok won't let me pin it, so you just got to go there real quick. blackwomeningrants.com, www.blackwomeningrants.com, blackwomeningrants.com, blackwomeningrants.com. That's the website. Somebody's still going to ask me what it is, so I'll tell you. So we have 150 plus hours of Grant Prep Academy, which is this, me, live on TikTok, 150 episodes that you'll get the replay list to. We're hanging out next Saturday, live on Zoom. Get your questions answered about any grant applications that you're applying to, and maybe you're stuck on an essay question. Tell me what page you're on in the Finding Funding ebook that's in the mentorship. Tell me if you got questions about the videos, the audios that's in the program that you've listened to. What else? Because I share information with y'all. We got some stuff coming out via email to our mentors, our mentees. And, our interview with Deanna Joy, our $55,000 grant winner. and so much more is in the grant game. Oh, and I give you recommendations of programs to go apply to called incubators and accelerators if you need help kind of fleshing out some ideas for like getting your business out there or getting your business growing. So that's just a quick recap of some of the things we talked about today. If you have more questions, I'm happy to answer those questions while I'm here with you. If you're joining us in the mentorship over at blackwomeningrants.com, let me know so that I can check and make sure you get access to the learning portal. Other than that, that's the recap of the day. So welcome to all of our newbies. You recently applied for a grant in your area, was not picked to go on an interview, lost on what you did. Ooh, what do you think you did or didn't do? Blackwomeningrants.com is the website. You're in Florida, want to do a business and medical driver, phlebotomist, and career and currently student. Pretty Black Girl, that's one of the things we do in the mentorship. Several of our students who are in the process of applying for grants, or you've applied for a grant and you want to make your strategy better for next time, they send me a copy of their application and we do kind of some audits and assessments on our Zoom calls. So that's one of the features of being in the mentorship. I can look at your application and tell right away what you can improve on for next time, because we look at it as an opportunity to improve every time you apply for a grant. She said, I'm sorry. I'm laughing because I used to have that same, like, man, why I gotta beg for this money, man? They ain't trying to tap dance for the. I had the same mindset, child. Um, so if you don't know what to do, that means you need to be in a community of people who do know what to do, who is going and applying these strategies, winning this money, because we know the strategy behind every grant that you apply for. So you're not, hello, free spirit. You're not necessarily going to win every grant that you apply to, but you should most definitely be improving your applications every time. You also should be winning what's called consolation prizes, like thank you for applying, thank you for playing. I partnered with a marketing course. They're here in Atlanta. They have, I think, an office in New York and California that they're affiliated with. And now we've partnered with them. They have a whole marketing platform that's free. So I'm going to go through it, and then I may be sharing it with our mentees who need help with branding their business more to stand out more for their grant applications. But that was a consolation prize. And because I followed the tracks. So it started out with a $10,000 grant that was offered. And for those who didn't win, the consolation was to stay connected to the community. They had an event here in Atlanta 2 days ago. I drove out to Alpharetta, about an hour from me. And just to say thank you for playing, thank you for applying, thank you for being connected. We got this program that's worth thousands of dollars for free that we can share with our people. So you should at least be getting something for applying. What Brother Denzel say? I'm leaving here with something. There you go. Now, okay. I was trying to read an email and talk to y'all. But yeah, it's strategy based. So grants are we say grants are a gamble because they are. But it's all about taking the risk. I don't know, maybe it's the coach in me, but I have learned to enjoy. It started out as a hate relationship, but now I love knowing that when I go apply for a grant, it's a chance for me to sit down, think about my business, and explain it in a way that's so good and so crystal clear that somebody's going to read this application and hold it up out of the stack of hundreds and put it to the side because I've been selected for something. They're going to write me a check for that. Like, this girl good. And they do. My last, I told y'all about the grant that I applied for her back in January, that out of 500 applications, that's exactly what happened. Me and AI sat and wrote my application out. And I was picked out of 500 applications and invited for the next level in that round. And still getting consolation prizes to this day. Like, oh, here's this for you, here's that for you. This is why I could show up and help you guys. Like, hey, here's some pitfalls to avoid, girl. Don't do this, say this, say this, say this. And they know that's what I do, which is what I love. Good morning, Garden of Beauty. Hey, girl. We're working on fumes, okay? We're waiting on DoorDash to text at any moment. I don't see your question. So yeah, I don't see your question, rude girl. And some of our comments are filtered. So if it's anything outside of what we're talking about, it probably won't show it. Hello, Miss Elise. How are you? Oh, you said, okay, you got me how I sign up. www.blackwomeningrants.com. Black women. Oh, there is your question. My bad, Miss Rude Girl. Hold on, girl. I missed it. Okay, you got me how I sign up. Blackwomeningrants.com. www.blackwomeningrants.com. Blackwomeningrants.com. That's the website. Black women in grants.com. Blackwomeningrants.com. So, okay, I found it on there. Can I apply for a scholarship? You can. The scholarship gives you the program for $97. There we go. My bad, girl. I'm thinking about that omelet, honey. I don't see nothing but omelet in my brain right now. So y'all come join us. I left the scholarships open for you guys to get in for $97 versus the $297. What else was we talking about? Consolation prizes. You should at least be getting consolation prizes. Oh, yes. And I was saying that I'm happy to review your application, pick out some things that I see, and then we'll probably either do a live around it or talk about it on our Zooms. We do Zoom calls once a month live on Zoom. And so I come hang out with y'all and answer your questions. So that's a great place to bring a completed application for a grant opportunity that you haven't won yet, especially if you plan on reapplying. And so our process is you get something for showing up. So Ashley, she's usually on here with us. She's not here. But she recently did that. So she applied for an opportunity for a grant from one of my colleagues. It was a $5,000 grant that will fly you anywhere in the world to take care of your airfare, ground transportation, conference ticket to any of your favorite business conferences, and pay for your hotel and fly you back home. And I think they're going to do that twice a year. So for the spring one, she didn't get it yet, but they said you're in line. We see you for our fall one, right? And so because Ashley's in the mentorship, she's applying the tips that I shared with her. Her application stood out. Now they're like, what else can we help you with? We know you didn't get the funding yet to do this, but how else can we help you? And so if it's how else can we help you, that's your chance to tell someone else how else they can help you. What is the consolation prize? And so now Ashley is in talks with the grant. They didn't grant her that grant yet, but they're like, what else can we do to help you in the meantime, in between time with your winnings? So she was able to tell them how else they could help. They're like, we're going to be in touch with you really, really soon. That's a consolation prize. A thank you for playing. I would rather get that than ghosted or not hearing anything, or the biggest sin, not applying at all. What about y'all? Anybody? Let me know. Want a consolation prize? Could you see yourself winning a consolation prize and it helping, y'all let me know. Hello? Y'all hungry too? 'Cause my stomach is like, yeah. So, there's that. I love a good consolation prize. You hungry too? Let me see what DoorDash at, girl. As soon as they come, we breaking up. I got to go. I'm gonna cheat on y'all with this omelet. 12. Okay, we got a few minutes. Any other questions? Let me know. If I see it, I'll answer it. As long as it's about what we're talking about. This is for Black women, for-profit small business owners seeking grants for their Black woman-owned for-profit small business. That's what we're talking about here today. And yeah. All right, you better get on it then. So I left the scholarships open at blackwomenandgrants.com. We talked through some of the things that is in the mentorship. There's a whole list. It's 22 things. 22 bonuses. 22 digital goodies that's in this program. And I still be adding stuff, y'all. So come join us. We got a live event coming up in June. Me and Sage, that's my new assistant. We're working on things behind the scenes as we speak. Working on things behind the scenes. Hey. So that's me and Sage. We talked about consolation prizes. We talked about if it's worth it to pay to apply. We call it pay to play. What else did we talk about? Anybody else can remember? Anything stuck out to you? Let me know. And that's all I got, unless you guys have more questions. Again, I'm happy to answer those if you do. All right, DoorDash just texted me, so they'll be here in like 10 minutes. So I'm gonna hang out with y'all for a few minutes. So now's the perfect time to get your questions answered. To get started, just go through everything in the folders. Yes, step by step. It starts at 0. That's the first number in the folder. If you go from 0 to 1 to 2 to 3, all the way to 22. It's 22 things that you want to click on. Everything from videos. We got an audio in there called the 3-Step Grant Guide that walks you through everything you need to have in your business as you're applying for these grants. So it's like a checklist depending on if you're a startup business or if you started. And then all the replays. So you're about to have fun, girl. Dive in. So the AI is what's happening in the world to advance anything now. It depends on how you use the AI. It's not going to take over anything. It's not going to replace anything. But it will greatly benefit you as a Black woman, for-profit, small business owner to know how to play with AI. AI is my business bestie. So it's about learning the skills. It's okay to be a late adapter, because I'm a late adapter. But this one I jumped on. I was like, I'm not going to be left behind in this. I don't want to be the old lady like, now how you, I need to be learning as we go. Because it is advancing daily, really. And so I ain't going to be here fussing like, no, because see, we don't need, because see, that's what's wrong. Listen, I'm on the cutting edge with this technology, especially if it's going to make my job easier and going to bring money into my business so that I can help my community, help more people. It's like a second brain if you know how to use it. That's how I look at it. But I'm not here to change anybody's mind. I'm here to show you what works for me. We did a case study with a traveling nurse who wanted to start applying for grants. And You were probably told not to use AI for grant writing in the traditional way, but the way I teach it, we call it you're not sounding robotic, meaning they could tell that a robot wrote it. You're not sounding redundant, meaning you're not sounding like your competitors who also used AI. They're using AI to tell you not to use AI. They're going to grade you through AI. And it also doesn't sound rehearsed like an Easter speech. I just come right here to say. So it's not robotic, not rehearsed, and not redundant. So you got to know how to work with it. If I'm telling you that for a $50,000 opportunity, my grant application was selected out of 500 for this $50,000 opportunity, and all I used was AI, do you think we should use AI to apply for grants? You just got to know what you're doing. There's always a loophole. Always. So, be so good that they don't know it. That's how you gotta do it. I ain't telling you to break no rules, but create your own rules and win that money, sis. And if you have to regurgitate the same answers that's on that application, just study the answers and be ready. Have AI in your ear, like what? Hello. So why wouldn't we make our journey easier? I don't understand. I don't understand. So that's how I look at it. But everybody's different. I understand. Like I said, I'm not trying to change minds. I just know what works for me. What's winning me grants? Yeah. Oh, Siobhan, I see your message. Yes, the book is in the mentorship. You will not receive a hard copy. It is ebook. So there's that. What other questions y'all got? Anyone else joining us in the grant game? Let me know. BlackWomenInGrants.com is the place to be. You're awesome, Dr. AJ. A blessing. If I have any questions or concerns, no, you may not private message me, but if you're in our mentorship, you can simply reply to my email in the mentorship that your receipt for joining the mentorship came from. As long as it's about the mentorship, I'm happy to chat via email. All other messages I either ignore or delete. I just deleted somebody's. Because, yeah. So you got to be in the mentorship. You give some, I give some. You give some. That's how that works. We just do the little dance, That's how it works. Hope that helps. Yeah. Any other questions? Y'all let me know. Y'all got like 5 minutes before, what is it? Uber? I have say Uber. DoorDash is here. Any other questions about joining us in the mentorship over at blackwomeningrants.com? One of the bonuses of being in the mentorship is I'm here, right here on TikTok, for as long as we got TikTok. And Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, unless I have like a doctor's appointment, dentist appointment, etc., or I need a mental health day. Hello. So, that's the bonus of being here, getting your questions answered live. That's why I don't do the whole inbox thing, and there's not a lot of opportunity to work with me one-on-one at this moment. I have a lot going on behind the scenes, but when I'm here with y'all, I'm here with y'all. So this is the best place to show up, get your questions answered live. This is my give back, my way of saying thank you for being here, all 63,000 of y'all. And if you're taking grants seriously, you'll show up with your grant questions. If you're really serious about learning and quote unquote picking my brain, I've already picked it for you and made a mentorship out of it. Go join us over at blackwomeningrants.com. It's a one-time payment, gives you year-long access to all the goodies that are laid out over at blackwomeningrants.com. It's 200 plus, we'll say, of y'all in the program now. So it's opportunities to join us once a month for those who show up on our, we call them open office hour calls. and orientation, and get your questions answered about grants you're applying for, where you're stuck on the application, why you think you might not be winning, what you're learning in the mentorship, what page you're on in the book, what videos you're watching, etc., etc., etc. Hello, Tuti. How are you? So that's what the mentorship is about. I think it's a fair exchange. If I've given a total of $66,000 away by not charging full price, and I'm here for 150 episodes for free, I think I've given more than enough. So that's why I don't do inbox and texts and calls and chats. I'm here. I'm already doing it. You're welcome. Any final questions before I go? I'm trying to wait on the text that my order has been delivered. Give the person dropping it off a chance to leave because I don't want to be in your picture. And then I'm going to go get my omelet off my front porch, sit and eat, enjoy the rest of my protein shake, and scroll TikTok. Like, why not? Probably take a nap. Need to go on a walk. I'm supposed to be doing laundry this weekend. Y'all pray for me because, Jesus, I've been putting it off. So that's what I'm going to be doing with my time. What y'all doing this weekend? Any special plans to go find some grants and apply? I'm going to also be probably listening to this new branding program and then sharing it with some of you guys that are in the mentorship that make it use some of this free knowledge, the consolation prizes that are trickling down from these grant opportunities. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Everybody that joined us in the mentorship has been let in. So, it wasn't. Did I have to log back in? Well, that's all I got, y'all. Thank you for being here. Make sure you follow this page. Like this page. Hold on, 1, 2. Join us on this page. Share this page. Oh, let's see. All right, Elisa. Or is it Alyssa? Girl, by the hairs on my chin, did I just pluck the other day? It should be gone. Oh, Elisa. Or is it Alyssa? Girl, by the hairs on my chin, did I just pluck the other day? It should be gone. Oh, do my happy dance. My hungry dance. My happy dance. Elisa. Welcome to the Grant Game. I just let you in. Thank you for joining. Glad you're here. Until we meet again, my friends, remember, there's someone somewhere. They're waiting on you to walk in your destiny so they can walk into theirs. Because it's when you let your own light shine, you give others permission to do the same. When you impact one life as a future grant winner, you impact generations. Thank y'all for being the generation I got to impact today. They just hit the picture. My favorite. My food on the porch. Gotta go. Have a phenomenal rest of your day. God bless y'all. Tell me to enjoy my omelet. Bye.